Stewart, the director, saw me, he thought, okay, I can give this girl a little part. But then after, when I saw him the last time, I went over to him and I was like, Stewart, did I get the part or what?
She was the most aggressive kid I ever came across, wanting to be in a movie. I mean, every day she was there. I like to joke around, and if she's on the set and we're getting ready to do a scene, if I made a joke or did something playful with it, she'd look at me and go, I'm working.
How Alana was so aggressive. You know, my favorite thing in this movie is when she says, you're the head of the network, aren't you? Well, if you need some talent, some real talent, here's my card, let's do lunch. And she's 9, right?
Yeah, I love the scene on the boardwalk where Alana comes to disrupt my shooting of my film crew on the boardwalk to win this big music video. I grab her and we have a discussion about, what are you doing here? And she lets me know in plain words that I'm here because you're gonna need me, and if you don't have me, you got no shot of winning, so you better use me.
I don't care if you're a grumpy old man, if you're an old woman, if you're a child. I don't care who you are. I know that singing and dancing and music brings something to everyone's life, no matter who you are. It's inspirational. It makes you want to get up. It makes you want to move. It makes you want to just be inspirational to the world. So I don't care if you're grumpy and you never had a great day in your life. This will make you extremely excited.
It's a real story that children can relate to. There's something in it for every single generation. We have kids singing at an old age home. We have little Alana, who's 8 years old, and we have the Wiggies, who are 18. So it is definitely a family film.
It has a story of compassion. It has a story to say we all need somebody in our life that's important to us, and to, you know, keep getting out there and hopefully, just maybe by a little bit of luck, a little blessing, maybe you'll get that touch of your dream that we all look for in our life, in whatever business or profession that we go into.
Each character of the Wiggies has a special piece of them that the personality comes out in this movie, so all of them will be able to identify with certain fan members. The Ovations, the 5 Ovations, who each have distinct personalities that come out in the movie that they've been given the opportunity to put out there. There'll be somebody in that movie theater that says, wow, I'm just like her. Same thing with Joey and that tough exterior but a soft inside. And Alana, who's so driven to get what she wants and to be part of the crowd. And Brittany, who is trying to keep her family together and do things for her family. There's just a character in it for everybody. Even Mr. Wiggs. Mr. Wiggs will find people that love him, and Mrs. Wiggs will find people that relate to her. So everyone will come out of that theater so excited, loving the movie, wanting to see it again and again and again and again, and will continue wanting to see it for years to come with their children and their grandchildren.
Okay, first of all, Standing Ovation is a fantastic movie.
Just go see this movie and you will be amazed.
It shows you different morals and different lessons to learn, like live the dream, and
It is laughy, laugh, laugh, hardy, heart, heart.
it has an amazing soundtrack.
When you watch it, you feel like you're a part of everything that's going on.
The message in the movie, which I think was my favorite part of the movie, is telling people if they believe in their dream and if they think they'll work hard to do it, they can definitely make it.
The day we were shooting Crazy Feet, they introduced me to sing All I Want to Do Is Sing, and I got to sing my song with Najee and Pilar with me, and we were dancing and we were having such a good time. And I think it's in the credits, when I was singing the big note, you can see me, I'm like,
I would have to say my favorite scene is the house scene, where Mr. Wiggs takes off his wig and the fleas are just jumping everywhere. Everybody is jumping on everybody. They are running out the house as fast as they can. It is so hilarious. I was dying when I saw that.
My favorite scene in the movie would have to be, hands down, when we were in the restaurant, the soup to nuts scene, and when the frog jumps in Devin's hat.
This was not a fake frog. This was a slimy little creature that they pulled out of a marsh earlier that morning. Like, it was alive and kicking and sitting in her hat.
Oh my goodness.
It was just so funny to see her freak out.
He brings out this frog that's like this big at first, and I was like, So I was not acting, I was just like screaming. I was like, Daddy, get over here!
It was actually really hard to film because all the other Wiggies were like sitting there trying to act scared, but we're about to die laughing. So we're all like, oh no, but we're all trying to keep from laughing.
And we did that for like 8 hours long, but they eventually brought out a frog that was like this big. I was like, that's gonna do it.
From making this movie, I learned how much is involved. Just learning that how much time everyone takes, you know, how many people, how much is involved, just everything. And I got to meet a lot of new people. I've made a lot of friends, and it's just great because I learned so much.
It's 5 different camera guys and all these different producers or like people running around backstage. Like, I don't know, it just, there's so many people. I mean, I thought there's the camera guy and there's that one guy over there who goes like this, with the clapper, and that's how you make a movie. But no, it's just, it's like a family, it's like an anthill back there. It's like so many things going on.
I learned about the different shots, the different angles that you had to do, and how, you know, you have to redo sound, and it was just an overall awesome experience learning about behind the scenes.
I didn't know the director, Stewart, was so tall. That kind of caught me off guard. I walked in and, I mean, people say I'm a pretty tall guy. I walked in to shake his hand, I'm looking up to him. But no, just how, like I said, how musicals come together. You know, how important it is that your lips are matching up with the playback and the sing, so you're singing live. And how many takes, you know, you do 5 or 6 takes of one number just to make sure you can get it from every different angle. And you know, when you go out on Broadway, it's one and done. But when you're doing it in the filming aspect, you have to do it 6 times, and you know, it's hard work. So I didn't really know that that's how it all came together.
There's a lot of different styles of dance. There's a lot of classical jazz, there's some Broadway, there's hip hop, there's jazz funk. We even have some tap dancing in it. And those are all the different styles that we've been working with. As soon as I heard Blush, that was the first song that I choreographed to, I fell in love with it. It was an upbeat pop song. So I had this vision, so that helped inspire my choreography to be mechanical. And that's pretty much what that whole dance was. It was mechanical movements, and it's kind of becoming a phenomenon. Everyone wants to learn the Blush dance, which is really cool. You know, I never really thought that all this stuff would happen, let alone to have a dance become a phenomenon and the pink wigs and everything. And it's been really fun to have such diverse different groups of dancers and dances to put together because all of our music is different. We have hip hop styles, we have pop, we have that classical jazz, we have that Superstars, which is a Broadway piece. So we have so many different types of dances, and we kind of all incorporated and worked together, all the different choreographers that we had on the film, and made it work beautifully.
It's going to be a really, really good show.